Hey, I've got sobering news for all of our sippers. Beer just got a whole lot more expensive and everything else too. So in addition to what we might be concerned about with the imposition of Trump tariffs, like say a global economic recession, or maybe the fact that American families are paying about $3,800 more per family because prices are going to increase 2.3% according to the Yale Budget Project, we got more expensive beer to deal with. So let me tell you about how this works just in the world of beer, because it's pretty darned confusing. So this, of course, is our standard Guinness. This is hard, Modelo, and Icy Light. Now, if you would like to have your product featured, of course, on Sip with Sam, we'll happily take your sponsorship as well for good product placement. But Guinness, which we all love, is going to cost another 20% more because it comes from the EU, of course. A Harp, which also comes from the EU, Irish, of course, is going to cost 25% more on the new tariffs because it comes in an aluminum can. I'm sure you can understand why it would cost more for one than the other. I can't. Okay, so Modelo, it's a favorite in our family, 25% more because it's from Mexico. And you might say, well, Icy Light, that's a good American product. Naturally, we shouldn't have to pay a dime more for an American beer. Well, in fact, Canadian barley and Canadian aluminum is used in many American beers, particularly in craft brews. So those smaller breweries are really going to be impacted by these tariffs as well. So yeah, you're going to pay more for many American brands as well. Look, I know that a lot of folks think all we do all day long in Washington, D.C. is sit around and drink beers. And of course, I'll eliminate all doubt about that. We do drink beer, but what's really important is that American families are going to suffer enormously because of a random policy that was announced by somebody literally who was making the decision about the amount of the tariffs on the day of the announcement. That's right, NPR specifically asked members of Trump's administrative team what the tariffs would be, and they said they didn't know because he was still deciding the day he was announcing it. Folks, I've seen better organized riots, and the problem is we're dealing with global trading partners with impacts that are going to have massive impacts throughout our globe. We sell $365 billion worth of goods every year to Europe. They are important trading partners of ours, just as Canadians are, just as Mexicans are. These are our global partners. And we are making them miserable, and we are increasing misery among our own families as a result. We can do much better. Please come back next time for another Sip with Sam. In the meantime, enjoy your Modelo before the price goes up.